as Israel is concerned, it continues with its attack on the Iranian Missile Command. The IDF has now highlighted details of the operation, saying at least 60 Israeli military jets have been conducting the operations and the attack against Iran's missile launching sites, where the IDF has now shared details of the large-scale attacks that have been carried out on Iran as well. Deep inside when it comes to Iran and its territory is now concerned, we are looking at these multiple attacks that are now being carried out by the IDF as well. However, there has been a response that has been coming in from Iran's side, but on part of the IDF, it has been sharing footages. At least 12 missile launch sites and storage facilities in Iran that has now been destroyed. The pictures that have also been shared by the IDF. Mr. Prabhu Dayal is connected with us from Ambassador Rabindra Sachdev, also connected with us. Good morning to you, gentlemen. But I would like to go back to Yeshaya for another update on that. IDF giving it back. But Yeshaya, if you heard as far as the reactions that have been coming in from your Israeli leadership, they has been saying that it is possible that the Saddam Hussein situation could replay in Iran.
Well, if the question is of toppling the regime by toppling the supreme leader, then yes, that may very well play out. If the insinuation is that toppling the supreme leader would lead to anarchy and chaos like in Iraq, I don't think that will happen.
You say that will not happen, but how do you see the conflict here on continuing, and for what long time and measures? Because do you believe that, yes, US has been supporting Israel, but will it actually enter the conflict once and for all?
So a state of emergency has been declared in Israel till the end of the month. Prime Minister Netanyahu and Defense Minister Katz have said that the strikes will go on at least for another week, possibly two. And beyond that, yes, I think America has been moving jets and aircraft carriers and warships. So I think, yes, my guess is that they will enter the war. And like I said, the question is what the objective is. The minimal objective would be to destroy all of Iran's nuclear sites. The maximal objective would be regime change.
Well, Mr. Sachdev, as far as we are speaking of the Middle East tensions, is the removal of Khamenei equals to ending the conflict, sir?
Thank you. Good morning. No, I do not think so. Removal of Khamenei does not mean the end of the conflict. Even a regime change, quote unquote, may not mean an end to the animosity. Maybe, because any of the regime which comes may be very much a nationalist one, and anti-Israeli sentiment is pretty strong in Iran overall, I would say. That's one. Secondly, coming back to how the US would come in, my speculation is, I may be very wrong, the US will be pulled into it and will, at the least, use its bombers and the bunker buster bombs to destroy or attack. Not destroy, they may not be able to fully annihilate also, but yes, substantially destroy the Fordo facility. As far as Netanyahu and Israel is concerned, I think even from a personal point of view, you look at leaders and their psychologies. It's the only time now in Netanyahu's lifetime that he can achieve this objective of, forever eliminating Iran's nuclear arsenal. It will be a huge, huge historical legacy for him. Not only legacy for him, it'll be huge for him. That's what, he's been talking about this ever since his political career. And in the evening of his life, he has been, another XYZ, may God bless him, years. There will never be another chance to achieve something like this. And Trump, it seems, is getting pulled into it. Trump is kind of wavering, but more or less, it seems that he is being pulled into it. And my speculation again is that the US will go along, at least for this. Now, as to what that sets forth, who knows? Fair enough. The Fordo facility mostly may be destroyed. Because you see, right now, if they cease fire, then the question is, okay, you degraded Iran's plans, and then maybe after 5 years, 10 years, it will again, come back, in a sense, it will again build up.
But the situation that we are looking at is how far, Israel has actually gone with its attack on what it had began by calling it as preemptive strikes, wouldn't have been without the full support that was extended by the United States of America in the first place. Now, as far as the G7 summit is concerned, Mr. Sachdev, I'll just come back to you on that.